Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this sacred space. If you are new here, this is Divine Guidance, a place where we explore love, life, spirituality, and the powerful energies of the law of attraction. Thank you for being here with me. Let's take a look at what angels wants to share with you today. The energy coming through first speaks of something kept quiet. This could be a hidden connection, a private bond, or even a secret attraction. For some of you, this may be feelings you haven't shared openly. Perhaps you have not spoken to friends about it, or you haven't fully expressed just how deeply you feel about this person. For a smaller group, this could literally point to a complicated situation, possibly involving another person, a karmic tie, or a third party dynamic. There is no judgment here at all. This is simply energy being observed. What's important is that it feels like someone in this connection may already be tied to another commitment, whether emotionally, karmically, or even formally. That message will resonate only for some of you. Let's go deeper. The cards speak about layers being revealed. There is an uncovering happening here, a gradual peeling back of emotional walls. This feels like a deeply soulful bond. The reason this connection feels so strong, so difficult to ignore, is because it carries history. There is an indication of a past life connection between you and this person. They may not consciously understand why they feel drawn to you, but the pull is undeniable. It feels like you are in the process of truly discovering one another, seeing beyond the surface, and beginning to understand who they really are beneath everything else. Let's see what more Spirit wants to reveal. It feels like you are allowing this person closer to you than most. Angels are highlighting that sense of being truly seen by them, as if they recognize parts of you that others rarely do. Timing also feels important here. There may be practical considerations at play. You may have your own ambitions, and they have theirs. For some of you, this connection may fall into the right person, wrong time category, or simply feel slightly out of sync right now. Certain symbols may be coming through as confirmations. Monarch butterflies, ivy, or even the word scent or sensory. This person carries a naturally romantic energy. They may express affection through thoughtful gestures, closeness, or physical presence. When they are near you, there is an electric quality, a spark that feels unmistakable and deeply activating for you. There is also a sense that your bond goes far beyond this lifetime. Spirit shows that you have known one another on a soul level for a very long time. Even if you can't logically explain it, the familiarity feels ancient. For some of you, one or both of you may already be in established connections elsewhere, yet the pull between you remains strong. Despite circumstances, the attraction doesn't fade. When you are together, there is excitement, aliveness, a powerful sense of chemistry that is very hard to ignore. It feels like they have genuinely tried to move on from this connection. They have attempted to leave it behind, to turn away from what they feel with you, not because it didn't matter, but because it felt overwhelming, complicated, or poorly timed. For some of you, this may have even been a mutual decision at one point, but what Spirit is showing very clearly is that they have not been able to let you go. There is something about your energy that feels almost enchanting to them. Once they experienced your presence, your essence, it left a lasting imprint. You are not someone they can forget or replace. No one else quite measures up. In their heart, you stand alone. They don't see anyone the way they see you. Their attention, their feelings, their emotional focus all circle back to you. There is a strong sense of admiration here, almost like they have placed you on a pedestal. The feelings they carry run very deep, and yes, it feels like love. They imagine a future with you. For some of you, this includes building a life together, even creating a family or shared foundation. And energetically, they are still very attached, almost unable to move forward without thinking of you. Meeting you seems to have opened something within them. Through you, they have been exposed to a different way of seeing life. Your perspective, your interests, your values, all of it feels expensive to them. They enjoy experiencing the world through your lens, whether that's the feminine perspective if they are more masculine, or the reverse. You have shown them a world they didn't know existed, and that's something they can't unsee. There is also a strong intuitive and psychic bond between you and this person. I'm seeing Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, and Virgo energy coming through here. Always take these messages in the way that fits your own situation. They view you as someone with deep inner awareness. You may naturally be a reflective thinker, possibly more introverted in nature, someone who processes life on a deeper level. The way you perceive the world feels different from the norm. Your insight, your perspective, and your energy don't follow the mainstream, and that's something they truly notice about you. To them, you carry the energy of a guide or teacher. You come across as wise, spiritually aware, and grounded. For some of you, you may have introduced them to spiritual concepts, practices, books, podcasts, or ways of thinking that opened their mind. They find you intriguing, a little mysterious, not easily accessible. You are highly selective about who you allow into your space. You are discerning with your energy, sensitive to emotional and energetic environments, and you can't just connect with anyone. People have to align with your frequency for you to feel comfortable around them. There is also a sense that while you value peace, harmony, and structure, this connection has disrupted that balance. It may have stirred chaos, emotional waves, or unexpected drama, almost as if your inner world was shaken by something you didn't plan for. And at the core of this message, there is a strong theme of forbidden or complicated love. It feels karmic in nature. For some of you, this person may still be tied to another connection, one that has lost its emotional depth but continues out of duty, responsibility, or a desire to do what feels right. This connection, however, refuses to be ignored. Let's see what else Spirit wants to reveal. What you are feeling here is not something you have imagined. This connection is real, and the emotions around it are difficult to dismiss. It's not about anyone doing something wrong. Sometimes these experiences simply arise, unexpected and intense. It does feel like either you or they are currently tied to another connection. When you compare the energy, the contrast is very clear. With you, there is natural compatibility, understanding, and a sense of being truly seen. The connection flows in a way that feels mutual and alive. The relationship they are currently in, however, feels very different. Energetically, it seems they have outgrown it. There is tension, ongoing conflict, or emotional emptiness there. For some of you, it may even feel like the bond has turned cold or deeply unsatisfying. At the same time, you are both feeling overwhelmed by the situation. There is a shared sense of, I was not looking for this. The intensity, the complications, the emotional turbulence, none of it was planned. This connection arrived unexpectedly, bringing disruption and emotional upheaval for both of you. Spirit is showing that you were brought into each other's lives for a reason, to trigger growth, awareness, and an important spiritual lesson. But despite the depth of feeling, it also feels like they are still holding themselves back, hesitant to fully step into what this connection could become. It feels like they have not shared the full truth with you. They are not opening up about everything they have been processing internally, nor are they fully expressing just how deeply this connection has impacted them. What Spirit is showing is that your presence has completely shaken their world, far more than they let on. There is a strong sense here of forbidden energy. In some way, you feel off limits to them, and yet the pull is undeniable. They are intensely drawn to you, deeply attracted, and mentally consumed by this connection. It's left them feeling overwhelmed and unsure of how to handle what they feel. This situation is creating a lot of inner pressure for them. They are very aware of their responsibilities, people who depend on them, expectations they feel bound to, and even a certain image or reputation they believe they must protect. All of this weighs heavily on their decisions. What it feels like you may be receiving from them right now, and you might already sense this is only partial access, small moments, brief openings, fleeting glimpses into their deeper feelings. It does not feel like they are able to offer their whole heart or full presence at this time. Because of that, the connection may feel inconsistent, a push and pull dynamic, emotional highs followed by distance. It is not necessarily that they don't want to give more. Energetically, it feels like they are offering as much as they believe they can right now, even if it falls short of what you deserve. And this is important. What they feel for you goes beyond physical attraction. This isn't just desire, there is real love here, deep care, genuine emotion. In many ways, that makes the situation even more difficult for them to navigate. They have fallen in love with you, but it feels like loving you from a place where they believe they can't fully have you. Right now, they truly don't know how to handle what they are feeling. That uncertainty is coming through very clearly. I'm also picking up Aries, Capricorn, Pisces, and Virgo energy here. But as always, focus on the message itself rather than the signs. These are the messages they wanted to come through for you today. If this reading resonated, feel free to leave a heart in the comments to align with and receive the energies shared here. I'm going to gently bring this reading to a close. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and allowing me into your space. I'm sending you so much love and light and positive energy. Take care of yourself, and I'll connect with you again in the next reading. Thank you so much for today.